Good morning. Thank you for joining me.
Gotta get you on your way. Gotta let it go. No more left to say. Gotta get you in the deep where the water be.
As you can see, it appears figured out the issues. One thing I did was vastly shorten the playlist so I could have some background music. Now this morning I was dropping a lot of frames, but I figured it out. My upload speed for some reason dropped to like 10% of what it normally is. Next month I'm upgrading. I'm getting double upload speed, so I'll be able to actually broadcast in high def. This is 720p, that's at 30 frames per second. I'll be doing hopefully 1080p at also 30 frames per second, but you know, so all these levels are useless, might as well get rid of it. Obviously, AMC is in play today. So that's good. You know, on paper trading, whenever I see these big spikes right here, these big topping tails, I wonder if it's real or just an artifact of the paper trading, because so I'm gonna look it up on my other account.
might say, scared of what I might find. Leave me in the road dust, leave me in the moonlight. Could've had a big head, could've worn a white tie, could've had a vacation to Croatia in line. Is it cause of bad taste? Is it cause of done time? All I ever wanted is a holiday, it's a friend of mine. Didn't wanna cut grass, didn't wanna cut vines. Looking for a better way to find a little solitude to energize. Yeah, guess we gotta do it all again. At least they get the rain check and the ransom dividend. That's how we do it.
Oddly enough, at least on the net, on the QQQ, spike, but it's green on the 1 minute chart. I just want to investigate. Look at that. There's a little spike there. What's the... This one goes to 323.44. This one goes to... Oops, duh. Okay, there's 323. This one goes to 325.47. Let's see if this is the same. I'm seeing 324.15 on a real 1 minute chart on the QQQ. All these crazy things right here. You know, I don't think it would strain my resources to bring up my real deal on this one. Wrong keyboard. I hate when I do that, and I do it a lot. I haven't spent a lot of money on some fancy system, so I have basically 2 computers running 5 monitors, and I keep the live account on the other computer usually, where I have 3 22-inch monitors, and because I'm, paper trading for all intents, so I'm showing that live. If I buy a stock in the real account, which I'm using my Roth IRA for this, it's just something under $30. I mean, the entire purchase under $30. So if it's a $3 stock, I'll buy 10 shares. If it's a $15 stock, I might buy 2 shares. And in fact, I did buy oh shit, what did I do? I forgot to switch it over from paper, which is probably good. Alright, I'm about to close this one. I already got a paper one open. I need the real one. I'm trying to compare the charts so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oops. Alright. Leia is not really playing much. There was an upgrade of this to from $6.50 to $8 by some analysts, but kind of flattened out yesterday. Well, I'm trying to be quiet, which is why my voice sounds this way, because it's early. It's like 6 a.m. California, and I do have a roommate who's sleeping in the room next door. Not ideal. I'm not one of these successful traders with plenty of money in a studio. At some point I will be, hopefully. So I am trying to be quiet. Okay, this is what I have to remember to do. Oh, oops. Now don't be shocked when you see the values in my account if it shows it. So I didn't put it on privacy. I know didn't really expect to show it on here, but yes, the values are very shocking. You'll understand why I'm not using real money then. If it doesn't show it, I'm not going to show it. This over here. Alright, I don't even know if you guys saw that, but I'm gonna go into privacy. Okay, so now what was I gonna do here? I'm looking to show you the now all of a sudden play is on all my screens. How did that happen? I didn't ask for that. Okay, so back to QQQ. All right, so we were looking at this. We're just playing around right now. There's so much action in the market. All this pre-market preparation is it's good practice, and would probably make a trade much more likely this morning. But since I'm just getting started in all this, okay, so okay, we have this right here. Now we see on a 1 minute chart of the QQQ at We got a huge topping tail. 5:01 a.m. We see tail, a wick that extends up to 324.12. Now this is the live real deal. And on this, we see this is also a 1 minute chart. At 5 a.m. we also have that. Whoops. But it ends at 323.39. And certainly doesn't go up to 325.47 at 5:01. We have neither of those. Let's look on the 5 minute. Now we have a 5 minute topping tail candle, 325.42. Let's look on this 5 minute. This only goes up to 324.12. And it's green. So you can't really trust the paper trading side of things. If you see my previous video, you'll already know that. One where I said I had a pointless chat with the support. You can watch it. I'll put in the notes what time on the timeline. But anyway, let's see what that does to my system. Oof. Am I missing? Did my streaming just get bad? Because now look what I'm getting. I'm getting the same yellow message, you guys. Oh, did I miss some frames? Didn't miss any frames. This is really kind of cool. This is telling me it's using 14.2%. Something like that. Anyway, welcome to my adventure. How is my streaming? Seems okay, right? I mean, I'm using an extra couple gigs of memory, extra one, maybe 1 gig, I don't know. See, now this is going to go up next month to around 5-ish. 5.5. See, now my other rig has an actual graphics card in it. I bought a cheap, what was it, GT1030. Installed it into a IBM, what is it, M78? That I thought was going to work really well for 3 screens, and it kind of does, but not when you have like 20 charts up. I'll be right back. Wow, I really got to do something about my microphone. Okay. Our old friend AMC really going crazy today. In the pre-market, was up around $10 last time I looked. Look at that, 11. Okay, so it's time to make some levels out here. So what we're gonna look for on this one is a possible dip and rip. And here's the levels we're gonna look for. I just want to make sure of something. Now the reason I'm only really using a 5-minute chart right now is because I've been looking back to the, on the 1-year chart. So I know which levels are important, which ones aren't. For the purpose of what we're doing right this very second. Look at this. Look at it just go up. Okay, and the market's about to open in 5 minutes. It's good as high as it goes now. If it dips, this will be like wherever this high is will probably be the resistance. If we trade it, that'll be like our target. Maybe. We'll see. This looks like a soft resistance here too. When we trade it, I mean, it's almost a guarantee. I mean, in this market, look at this. See, we can find a little bit of a soft resistance at it. Okay. That's this right here. This also matters. Okay. Oh, I said "Gah" like that because I'm using this cheap mouse I got at like the 99-cent store. It's a wireless Bluetooth mouse, and it's just it's ridiculous. I should just throw it away because I have a touchpad on the computer. So that works good. But the mouse is more convenient, but it's all shaky. It's great. I promise to get a better mouse soon. I'm just gonna watch this for a little while. It's hard not to jump in long on this right this very minute, but definitely would be too aggressive for me. But it really doesn't have any kind of a resistance. If you really look for this at this particular moment, we just passed up the most recent resistance, and it's got up until, what is it, like 1189. There might be a little something right here. This might create it. This might, if it bounces down from here. $11.05. It seems like it's creating a top at $11.05. Okay, we've got 11. New top, not a new top, but the other one was post market yesterday. And there it is. Lift off. If you're watching, please hit like, and if you really like it, subscribe, and you'll be notified when I go live again. Likes. Thank you guys. So there was our dip and rip. It dipped, opened here, touched here for a minute, hit 11 for a minute, dropped all the way down to 10, 11, oh my, 90 cent, 89-cent drop. And now what's it doing? I don't think that was a long enough dip for a sustained rip. I think we're gonna see, yeah, I wouldn't have felt confident buying into that if that hadn't gone back down. We should watch this on a 5-minute. 1 minute's too aggressive. Look where it's holding though. Where it held. And I wouldn't buy under VWAL. Ideally, I'd like to settle into some kind of a range between 11.19 and, to be honest with you, 11. That'd be ideal, but of course that never happens. Okay, it just lost that level. How low can it go? I love watching AMC, even if I don't trade today. I think I'll get a lot of insight, and there's always something going on, you know, like right now. How does this and look how green the market is. So the market turned green, AMC went red. Oh, it's, yeah. There we go. We're seeing a little turn there. The NASDAQ. Okay, this might be a double bottom, triple bottom. Set this hard and fast. Never go long on a stock that if it is below VWAL. In this market, if you abide by that rule and maybe 3 or 4 others, you're gonna make money as long as you cut your losses. So I'm gonna end up
This morning, Lord, we're gonna lift each other
Okay,
up and stand as one.
that breaks 11:20 after a little resting period. It's, we've got profit. Our first target would be like 11.7. So that'd be a 50-cent profit, but I wouldn't buy it if this green candle right here popped over it, because that would just be too aggressive. It's gotta have some time to tire itself out. I like this though. I like the fact that we had 30 million satisfied sellers. What most likely happened here, by my understanding, would be that people who bought this yesterday probably set stops or limits to sell once it reached a certain level. And as soon as the market opens, of course, all those become activated. And so basically anybody that bought yesterday, at 987 and below, when this thing took off and hit 1091 this morning, all that stuff kicked in, bang, because a lot of those automatic orders don't work in the aftermarket drop. So when those all sold and they locked in their profits, it just dropped the price down to here. But now all those guys just got alerts, so they're looking at the stock and they're noticing that it bumped up overnight, and they're basically doing what we're doing right now. They're looking at the levels, they're marking out what they think it might do, where their profits are, where their resistance is, and they're getting back into it, along with other people who have seen it pop up on their scanners. And I mean, that's good volume too right there. This volume though was all those automated orders kicking in right when the market opened. Watch. If we go on the 1 minute chart, you're going to see most of that probably in the first minute. Well, of course I remember that. Boom. And then a couple of green bars, 2 minutes, gets above VWAP, something happens. All of this is trader psychology right here. When you see these kind of bounces, then you get this another big sell-off, bottoming tail. It's a good sign. That kind of predicts that this will go up, but not so great. This isn't really a good retracement here. You want to see even more of this candle inside of this candle. But once it went above here, is it finding a new level at 1012? We'll see. That's good. I like the higher lows, higher highs. So we also have, notice how that works. And then, of course, this is previous support. I wouldn't be surprised to see that turn into resistance and support. It'd be nice if it set up a little pattern right in here and then just jumped up here, setting a little pattern here, and then jump as soon as it popped over this 1120. That's where I put my buy order. But I want to see some rest first. I want to see this sort itself out. Oh, you see the market red? Markets. Russell 2000, NASDAQ, S&P 500. It's the 2-minute charts. This has been popping recently.
We are tossed and we are driven on the restless sea of time. Summer skies and howling tempest off the sea to bright sunshine. In that land of perfect day, when the mists are rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, well, the saints are gone together home. We will tell the story of how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. We are often destitute of the things that life demands. Want of food, want of shelter, thirsty hills and barren lands. We are trusting in the
626.
Lord, and according to His word, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes,
171.61.
saints are gone together home. We will tell the story
91.71. Yeah, that's baloney. Correct this bar. Remove this bar. Close. If you want to know why I did that and how that worked out, you look at the yesterday morning's adventure with the TD support. Told them about those little bars that are always happening like that aren't real, and they told me the solution to that was what you just showed me there. Click it and remove it. I said, would it be easier if you guys just fix the programming? And they said, no, not gonna happen. But it's on my replay of yesterday's live trading in the morning, and I even put the time that you can skip fast forward to. But look at this AMC, really is taking off. Lots of action.
For a thoughtless word or deed, and we wonder why the test when we try to do our best. We'll understand it better.
So I can consolidate under VWAP. double bottom there. Those are nice to see. It tried, it failed. Now it's trying again. Maybe triple bottom. I like this topping tail. That tells a story, but that story actually had a false ending for the moment. But again, this is a 1 minute chart, very aggressive. Let's see what it looks like with a 2 minute. Do I have it? Yes. This sets a good bottom. You could potentially play this off the bottom with a good setup signal. Very aware of where the VWAP is though, and it would be a quick in and out scalp for 50 cents. You might make 30, 40, 50 cents, but typically never go long below the VWAP. And it'd be my luck if I did. That would be the one trade I lose on. Churchill Capital, I guess I've done this a few times, was basically created to purchase another company. When they announced they were going to buy Lucid Motors, speculation shot the stock up to 60 and 60 something. And after they bought Lucid Motors, which just happened the other day, as you can see, it popped down below 40, steadily trending down from where it was a while back at 60. So I guess this is when the news came out. Tuesday. So the 22nd. Churchill Capital shares initially spike over 6, now selling off. Lucid Motors to go public in merger with Churchill Capital, and 11.75 billion in equity. See, now when this news came out on Tuesday the 22nd, that's what happened. It's been trading around there ever since, but as we know, every reaction in the market is an overreaction. So we don't really know what the true value of Lucid Motors is. We don't even care. We're trading it. And so what we're really interested in is, yes, there's news. There's volume. And if there's a good price action pattern that we can get behind, those are three key issues. Now, the price action pattern encompasses a lot of things. Is it over VWAP? Yes. Is there volume? Yes. Is there a candlestick setup that doesn't have any resistance to the left? Well, that's what we have to check. Looks like resistance. So I put these levels in when I was thinking of trading this on Tuesday, because it showed up on a lot of scanners. but I don't think I did trade it. Okay. But I'm going to get rid of those right now and start some new ones because they're no longer really valid. Our levels that we have to deal with now roughly here forward. This seems to be some kind of, oops, let's start it from the beginning. So 3360 to 3370, somewhere in there. Looks like a beginning of it was some support. It could become resistance. Also, this level right here was some resistance yesterday. I mean, these are very, very low levels, but that could become support. I'm not seeing a lot of resistance to the left anytime soon. So possibly here. Possibly here, this support could become resistant. Keep an eye on it. I like this double bottom here. This holds. That'd be nice. It's got a little bit of support. AMC is still below VWAP. GameStop's down. Pretty crazy. Everything, the markets are headed down right now. That's what the deal is. That's so ridiculous, it's not even worth paying attention to. Just draw all these levels. I just drew these this morning, huh? I got rid of my other ones. Okay. So we could possibly go long under VWAP on this if the price is right. at that, just popped up above 20 EMA. Even though it's tempting to jump in right now, once that crosses the VWAP, if any pattern shows up, you're going to see a lot more volume as traders pile in. And there's good volume, but below VWAP, and you know, it's not like I'm really desperate to make a trade. I'm already up at 1,000 for the week on my paper account. So I can wait for perfect setups. I don't have to take below VWAP to scalp a few bucks. I mean, I could. This, as I said earlier, where would the entry be? Well, I drew this line when this bottomed out, hoping it would hold, but then this came out. Let's see if there's any correlation of this one to the left. It's like 9:15, I don't really see. If it rides this, still under. Oh, this is giving me a headache. Honestly, I think it's time to go long in this. And with that, my fate is, I'm gonna make 919 my stop. And that can really wipe out a lot of money if it ever hits that. So we'll hope that that will be setting up new trades. But so far so good. Come on, break on through to the other side. Break on through. Let's get up past 10. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe I can raise my stop to 9.45. I just sell at $9.99. Turn this into a limit. Just popped above there. Over 10 again. Keeping an eye, I will flatten this if it gets below here. I will go right here and hit that as quick as you can spit. I will not step away. I will not look away because that's how you really get in the hole. And money management is the name of this game. Never lose more than you have to. I think it has a potential to hit 10.09. Before it hits 9.20. The Blue Watch coming down to meet us. You know what? I'm not liking this volume at all. Let's just get it right here. Come on. Of course, as soon as I do this, it'll just skyrocket. But let's get filled now. Come on. See how it's kind of narrowing? I didn't set my low enough. Okay, wait. There's more buyers than sellers. How's this gonna play out? It's anybody's guess. We're gonna make a few dollars. Sometimes it is also useful to have the other level too, just to see if there's anybody really stacked up on the bids at a certain price. Like right here, we see we got a lot at 970. So my guess is 970 is real good support. Okay, made a quick 260. Now I'm just gonna watch it. Probably watch it go crazy now. Look, it's probably gonna hit my original 1009. Oh man. But you know what? We can't look at it with regret. We made a profit. 260 for the day. Now we have to protect that and try to make it grow. That's the name of the game. $260 on the day. 2,000 shares. So basically, if this was repeatable, 2,000 shares at $9.80. If it was $10 a share, that'd be $20,000 buy-in. So in today's market, and I've been doing these pretty steady like this, so I feel like the purpose of this, oh look at that, it did hit my target and it went up. That's good. Once it hits above this VWAP, I'll feel a lot more confident in trading this. Yeah, after it of course puts in a little time above VWAP. A lot of potential resistance. It's really minor resistance, but for me, I'm not that good of a judge yet. CCIV, GME. Let's see what GameStop's doing. Held that bottom. Trend line worked because other traders believe it works, and enough of them believe it works that it makes them work. So it'll be interesting to see which direction this breaks out of this, because it's pretty well, look at that. So who's gonna win? Oh, look at that, it even opened above that. If it gets trapped in there, where's it gonna break out? The gray line is the 9 EMA, the blue line is the 20 EMA, and the purple line is the VWAP. Okay, it broke down. Uncanny, isn't it? Broke down again. But it's still an upward trend. Higher lows, higher highs. Market's red. Scalped a little bit off of this, $260. Bought at $974, sold at $987. So 13 cents a share on 2,000 shares, $260. So we had the 9 and 20 EMA cross for a minute, and then it just crossed again. Can't seem to get above that VWAP. But we're just putting in new. Let's see, okay, the market's turning green again. we can establish anything here. Oh, look at that. As soon as I say it. Maybe this will come down and create a double bottom from which to advance upwards. I wonder how many shorts are in this stock right now. For those of you that don't know, the reason we're seeing so much price action at AMC right now, I can't imagine you don't know, but if you don't, because the mayor of New York announced that they're going to allow reopening of venues like theaters, etc. So AMC has announced plans to reopen 19 theaters in New York, and I imagine other reopenings. Plus, as you know, as you may know, shortly before that, they received an investment. I believe it was like $600 million. So they've got money, operating capital to carry them until they can start to get a profit, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really paid too much attention to their financials. So there's 35% short float. So that means 35% of the outstanding shares have been borrowed by shorters. I wish there were some statistics on the price at which they shorted. There should be complete transparency in markets. Hedge funds should not be allowed to short and not let people know they're shorting. I think.
Views Alto. Express yourself in bold, brilliant,
How do you like
vibrant
that?
colors. Get America's favorite vape. Views Alto. Available in 7.
Given that just one lost vote has caused the bill to crumble by the budget conciliation method in the Senate,
Oh,
the
that's
markets would do well to
crazy.
keep an eye on how the issue is amended.
I turned fingers on to get the short float, and I ended up getting that ad popped up so loudly and rudely. So I like this consolidation. I gotta say, oh, look at that. So we've got a sort of a resistance. I would have expected it right there. Right there, but apparently it's right there instead. Oh, duh. I've done this before. So at least now I only do it once and I realize what I've done. I'm using the wrong drawing tool. Okay. So that'll be our new resistance. And this. This drawing. Don't need it. upload speed is not exactly the best. So this is a nice consolidation here. I do like the levels that we're establishing. Should go up. SR. This Loki Womp. Workhorse. Riding V-Walk now. Look what it just did. Had this huge move up. Retrace 50%. This could be ready for another pop. Look at this. If this gets above $17.64, there's so much room for it to go. Watch. If we look off to the left here, it's just all this open space. What happened on Tuesday with Workhorse? Did they announce some kind of earnings as well? See what the news is on this. You know, every reaction in the market is an overreaction. That's a rule to live by. So, it was Tuesday. Today's the 25th, so Tuesday was the 23rd. As USPS picks Oshkosh for new fleet contract. Okay. So, Workhorse Group went from 28 to 15 because they're not going to be supplying the USPS their fleet vehicles. It's an electric vehicle play. Of course, that's just one of many fleets. We might have a trade if this gets above V1. Keep an eye on it. Be right back. Not EU. Just the simple index fund. Okay, so other than the trade, that we took on AMC, nothing so far today. We made a lot of money on AMC over the last few days, though. That was kind of nice. I think we're up in this paper account today $260 on a trade that went from 974 to 987 on AMC. I did break one rule. I traded while it was under VWAP, but all other conditions pointed to a quick scalp would work, and it did. I didn't get any gray hairs on that one. Remember when I started these webcasts, I had a basically an account that said $100,669, and that was on Monday. This trade right here was using 20,000 of capital, roughly, if you round it up to $10 a share. And netted 13 cents a share. Not bad. I think this is where I'm going to close this morning, and we will be back here at 10:45 California time, 1:45 East Coast time, to see if we can't catch some rips at that particular time. Until then, as always, I'm grateful. Please hit like if you like, subscribe if you want to be notified, and have a great afternoon. I will see you in a bit. Thank you so much.